Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're gonna talk about some weird things that I've experienced with friends. So let's get into it. Hit you anywhere you at, I might kiss it in a Cadillac, I might just keep you coming every weekend. Okay, I'll try to go in order, but we'll see. So the first one that I have on this handy dandy iPad is the time that I got tricked out of my fair money. So me and this friend, we went to the fair together. At the fair, you paid $25 to get the stamp so that you wouldn't have to buy the tickets. She didn't have enough money for the stamp or whatever, and she was saying, hey, it's this trick you can do. You get the stamp. If they don't do the powder, you can rub it on your friend's hand and it'll transfer. Right. Me, I'm like, okay, sure. I was like, okay, I'll just get it. And she was like, well, maybe I should do it since such and such. I don't know. She convinced me somehow. We ended up going through the line. I think I just bought some tickets or whatever. She got the stamp, and then we tried to do the transfer and it didn't work. And so I was like, so what am I supposed to do? She was like, I don't know. And then she went off and found her other friends. I was like, so then I just started crying. I was upset. And my best friend's mom, the friend that I had since 4th grade, she was working the fair. And I saw her, and then I just ran up to her crying. She was like, what happened? So I told her. She was like, call your mom or whatever. So I called my mom. She came pick me up. She was mad as all get out. Eventually, she told me to ask the girl for the money back, and her uncle or whoever brought her back here, and she gave my mom the money back, and then we wasn't friends after that. So yeah, moving on. The next one, I had this literally little, he was shorter than me, boyfriend in the 8th grade. Oh my gosh, I thought I was in love with him, but I wasn't in love with him. But he wasn't in love with me like I was in love with him. We got to high school, you know, we're in 8th grade, we dated in 8th grade. Got to 9th grade, found out that he cheated on me. He had my best friend tell me. Okay, this is a separate best friend. So I'm sitting at lunch, and my best friend sitting next to me. She was like, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what do you mean? What do you gotta tell me? She was like, it's something he wanted to tell you. I should say his name, but I'm not gonna give you no clout. And he was sitting like a few tables over, but he's staring at me. And mind you, maybe it was like 2 tables in the middle of us. So it was me and my best friend, a table, him. He's sitting right there directly at us, looking at us. She's telling me that he cheated on me. And we're making eye contact this whole time. So I just bust out crying. I'll run to the bathroom. She run after me like a good friend would. And she was like, he didn't know how to tell you, so I just told you. So I was hurt. So I went home. I burned a little jersey he bought me and everything. It was a corny little jersey. And yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to tell y'all that boyfriend. So we broke up, right? I had a friend in middle school in 6th grade. She ended up dating him. I don't know when they got together, but my best friend told me they was together, and I started seeing them in the hallway together. Like, that's weird. That's super weird. But nonetheless, she could have his little short self, okay? She could have that. These are in no particular order. This one, in school, in general, I've always been one to have older friends. So my sister, we're 2 years apart. So this situation, I was in 10th grade. My boyfriend was a senior. I had a friend that was a senior. We became friends their senior year of high school. My sister was a senior, the girl was a senior, my boyfriend was a senior. Okay. We became friends in this thing called guided study. She introduced me one day in the lunchroom to this girl, She had just moved to our school, you know, or I don't know why she introduced us, but she was like, hey, this is my friend. I guess she was just trying to, you know, mingle friends or whatever. Okay, like, all right, okay, that's a friend. Okay. It get to like January. I found out my boyfriend cheated on me. I was a little slow because I took him back. Oh, months go on. My sister, the friend, and my boyfriend graduate from high school. Right. So May go, okay. It's June, okay. Right. We on Snapchat. Snapchat booming at this time. This one Snapchat popping, okay? Snapchat was popping my whole school year. You know, Kick, Snapchat, Uvu. I forgot the other one. Skype. Alright, okay. Booming. All right. I'm on Snapchat, right? And my friend that's, you know, just graduated high school, her sister messaged me on Snapchat. She like, did you look at your boyfriend's Snapchat? I was like, no, why? He was like, he's on a date with such and such. I was like, what? So I go look at the Snapchat. He holding up the camera. It's a picture of him and the girl in the back seat. It was just happy-go-lucky, smiling it up. So I'm like, I go back to the sister message. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, my sister, which was my friend, set them up together. So the friend that the older friend introduced me to that just got to the school, when I was just, you know, mentioning, that's the same friend that she set up with my boyfriend. I was like, oh. When I hit up old girl, I'm like, what is this? Like, your sister told me that you set up your friend with my boyfriend. She was like, oh, I didn't know y'all was still together. Mind you, I left a part out. I think it was like a few days before that on Snapchat, she asked me, are you and still together? I said, yeah, we are. Didn't think nothing of it, not thinking it was finna be something sketchy going on. So I broke up with him next month in July. I'm out of town. He called me and he like, my dad kicked me out on the street. What am I gonna do? Blah, 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 blah. Like, what am I supposed I said a few cuss words. I was like, what the I'm supposed to do? You cheated on me, bye. And then I just blocked him. But yeah. Next. It was a girl. We wasn't necessarily friends, but like we had mutual friends. My best friend became friends with her and her friend. Okay. And you know, school going by, everything cool. I didn't have no issue with her. I didn't think she had an issue with me until I think when we graduated or something, she made a post about me on Snapchat. That's weird. I only knew she made the post because one of my friends sent me the post. So S, my best friend, was in. So we had this little group. It was like N, S, K, and H. All right? Okay. So S sent me the post, right? Sent me the post. Let's focus on that. S sent me the post. She like, yeah, this is weird. Like, don't even worry about it. Yada, yada, yada. Very next day, I'm checking Snapchat stories just cause, like, what else were we gonna do? I see S out to eat with her. Like, they having lunch. I was like, yeah. So now you over there with the ops, with the opposition? So cut her off. I was just like, you know what, that's weird. But it's weird because the girl who made the Snapchat post, she asked me for a ride home one day. I took her home. I did you a favor. Like, I didn't even have to. And you just gonna come up with some imaginary, I don't even know what. Like, we never said nothing. We never exchanged no words. It was always cordial. So I was so confused. Anyways, moving on. This next one, child, we're gonna call her Double S. We got in trouble a couple times together. That really wasn't no good friend for me. All this stuff happened out of nowhere. It was so random. It's just a normal day at school, you know. Nothing major. Yeah, somebody texted me and they my best friend A at the time. So A at the time, she texted me. She like, yo, such and such up here in the lunchroom. She's saying that you have a STI. No STD. Well, it's STI now. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. She up here telling everybody. I'm like, oh, bet. Let me come up there. Let me come find out what's being said about me from your mouth. So I go up there to lunch, mind you, double S and A, we all got lunch together. We at lunch, right? I'm looking for the girl. I come up to lunch, I'm looking for the girl. I'm asking A, like, where's she at, bro? What's she doing? Where's she at? She like, I don't know. So we go over to A, my best friend brother, because we had the same lunch with him. We go up to him. They like, yeah, such and such around here, she's saying that you got an STI. So where's she at? Where is she at? I'm looking for her this whole day. Come to find out, she done left school early, midday. I guess she didn't want that BTA. She said that I had an STI because she saw bumps on me in the locker room. First of all, you've never seen my pretty pearl, boo. You never will. Yeah, I texted her and she's all apologetic, like, oh, I would never say that about you. You know I'm your best friend. Girl, you're not my best friend. I never acknowledged her as my best friend. That's my associate. After that, we stopped being cool. It's like, why are you running away from me? Why did you go home? And I know where you live. Anyways, next. For 3 years in high school, I was on the dance team. So my friend S from earlier, with the girl that, you know, went out on lunch with the girl that, you know, was talking this about me on Snapchat. So her sister, this is about her sister, this is about S's sister. So S's sister is R. So R, I didn't really meet R until she got to high school. This senior year. So, you know, we had our dance shows and whatnot. Each class got to go on stage and rehearse. We all have to be out there, actually. Watch each other rehearse because we got to go through the sequence. We got to go through the whole show. We have to practice. We got to be out there. So we leave all our stuff in the band room. This day, my mom was sick. She sent me $10 to get her some soup. So I'm like, okay, after school, I gotta go get the soup. Tell me why. I get back to my book bag. I'm about to go and go get the soup. Money gone. I'm like, where'd the money go? So I get home. I make a little post. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. Like, I was just trying to get my mama some soup. I can't even get my mama no soup. And she said, like, what the heck? So go back to school the next day. Why the dance teacher showed me the freaking video footage of R stealing the money out my bag. Going through other people's bags too. Like, what? That day, R didn't come to dance class. I guess she was kicked out the show or out the class or something. I think the dance teacher said she couldn't come back. I don't know. I don't know the specifics. I really don't care. S, her sister that was friends with me and H, N, and K, she started being weird towards us. And I'm like, me and N tried to tell her, like, we're not upset towards you. It was more so your sister R, because she's the one that took it. But S was like, yeah, but she's representing like my family, and that's like embarrassing, and we don't do stuff like that. So R didn't give you the money back. She had her sister S give me the money back. I guess she didn't want that issue either. I just want the money back, okay? And I ain't never gonna mess with you ever again, cause you trifling. And then she ended up dating this dude that I used to talk, like, I guess my ex, you could say. She ended up dating him after me. I'm like, that's weird. Like, the whole family weird at this point. I digress. It's exhausting having friends. I don't have explanations, but yeah, y'all. I usually don't talk this much. Usually don't care for these situations, but I know somebody needs to hear this and needs to know that it's okay to let go of friends. It's okay, okay? Some people are here for a season. I'll block everybody. I'll block anybody. Any day. Anyway. On every single phone, any type of number I got, every single device. I'll even block you from my email. But yeah, y'all, that was all that I can think of. Pretty sure there's been some other things that I probably don't know about, probably do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And be on the lookout for the next video. I love y'all.